I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, no mask, I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof.
Me up with that.
I'm blushing.
Right.
Right on camera, he's making me right on camera.
Come on, man, we been put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Do it again. Yeah. Do it again. So it's all energy work. Either I don't have to put my hands physically on you, but I can.
Oh no, this a witch.
Damn, son.
Family, demons, witch, vibrations, aliens. It's a witch alien.
Just think about.
Oh man. XO Valerie and Cisco
Welcome to
7
the X-Files, where we reveal the previously unrevealed. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. And today, we got a goddess in the building.
Hi, Unc.
Right.
Hi.
Is that snitching? He said previously unrevealed.
Bro, I don't know about yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So everybody watching this, right?
Yeah.
They don't know about the divine
Cam
feminine,
Capone.
right? They don't know the nature
It's
of
in the
woman,
Discord,
right?
let me check.
Nope.
Explain to them who you are and where you from before we get deep into that.
Okay. So first off, my name is Valerie. Right. And what I do is I teach people how to love themselves. That's my thing.
Can you teach them?
That's my thing. Absolutely.
Oh,
What you need to know.
Yeah.
You need to know how to, really get in it. I got you. Yeah, that's what I do. I teach people that authenticity is nothing but everything. You know what I mean? It's not hard to do.
Hold up,
It's
nothing but everything.
Yes.
What that mean?
Yes, it means that it's not very difficult,
Right.
but it's everything. It's all you need. It's everything that you need in the world. If you're authentic, that's the only thing that matters.
Right.
It's the only thing. And that's
So ain't
how
about
I
good or
do it.
bad.
No. Oh no, that's as above so below. There is no good or bad.
Shit.
There is no good or bad.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's
about
all
love?
Just, that's the highest frequency. That's God.
Oh, Glenn always swims.
That's God.
Right.
That's
Swing.
God.
Being authentic might be higher than love, though.
Now see, that's a good take. Now hold on. Now let me think, because I have never thought about this before.
Right.
What if it's the same thing? Because you love yourself.
I agree with that.
Or because if you love yourself now.
Unc, what you think? That came from you.
You know, I think authenticity is like the highest vibration above love, right? I believe that love is a vibration, but I believe people get stuck in love and make love just like hate.
That's also true.
Right? Because if you love somebody, then you do anything for them, even be stupid.
That's also true.
Right? But if you're authentic to yourself, above that love, then you treat them as accordingly to how they are.
That's very fucking true. See, I like that take because I never thought about it this way. Unconditional love is my thing. Nobody has this.
That's God
To
love.
me, that's it.
How can you love like that? Like, it's hard to love. A lot of people want to love you based on what you do, right? How can you love unconditionally in a world like this? I don't want to know.
Well, see, okay. So my entire life,
Right.
that's my whole thing, is I've literally almost killed myself.
The fuck?
Because, that's why these 3 question marks is on my face. Because it was like, what the fuck was that? And,
Right.
and I felt like I was my heart was too good for this place. You know what I mean? I felt like I was too loving, too caring, and nobody ever reciprocated that with me.
Right.
So that was
sensitive.
my issue.
Right.
And instead of
Ayla.
offing myself, blowing my back, literally, I said, hold on.
Right.
You forgot who you was. That's all this is. You forgot exactly who you was. Wake up.
Let's go get a bald head and some piercings and get back in our bag. Huh?
Wake up.
Wake up. And that's exactly what I did.
Wake up, everybody.
Oh, you did. I see it.
I didn't know more sleeping
Nah, gang.
in bed. Yeah, you can't. You don't vibrate high enough for that.
He said,
No, you probably do. No, this is Bob. Everybody watch this. He come from my Streets Unplugged show, right? But he kind of like vibrate high, but he helped me vibrate low to wake people up.
Yeah, as you should. You have to. Well, you need contrast too.
I do a lot of
And
this dirty work.
Yeah, of course.
Then I get yelled at for it.
That's all right.
I don't know if that's like a... Which vibration would you call that? Guys?
Yeah, I want to
Tell
know.
me what.
When they
Yeah.
send you to do their dirty work, and then they yell at you.
For being dirty.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's-
for being dirty.
Maybe that's just the other. That's the other. That's somebody else in it. Don't even worry about that.
Somebody
just
else.
keep doing what he say. As long as it works, it keeps working out. Obviously, it's doing amazing. So you don't gotta worry about nothing. Yeah, no, you know.
Right. So being a female, right? I oppose that men wanted you to submit.
Oh, always.
Right.
Always. No, I was a wife without a ring numerous times in my life.
Right.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, stepmother. I was everything, and that's what almost killed me.
Right.
Because I could not stop being that person, because where I was coming from was I felt, which I didn't realize until I did a bunch of healing work, I felt like that I was
Witches. I don't know, gang. You should try to switch your religions, man. God don't seem like a bad way to go, too. I don't know now. You might want to revert, repent your sins and shit.
only valid if somebody loved me. I haven't talked to my family since I left New Jersey. I was about 20 years old.
What's better for you, man?
They're terrible people. Racist, hate people. You don't look like me.
A wife without a ring. What you talking about?
What are you, fucking nuts?
The other way.
Yeah, you gotta look normal. You know
Right.
what I mean? You have to look
I see the problem.
acceptable with them. You
She
gotta
need help.
go to college. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. And then you gotta go out in the world. And I told my mother at 13, 14,
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
so-
having kids. That's not my plan. And she said, ugh, no man's ever gonna love you. You're never gonna get married. So I said, oh no.
Right.
Oh no. So that's been my thing forever. So I moved to Atlanta, just did my thing forever.
Right.
Just been on my own and never did get married and never did have kids. And
Aw.
about to be 34 years old and never did that for a reason.
What? No. 34 single? Looking like yourself? I don't understand it. How? How is this possible? How couldn't you find the one? Maybe because you trying to live your young days and, experiment and do all this other shit till it was, it's too late now, huh?
Because I knew that if I had
And
a
you
kid,
saying
I would
you a
only be
witch
able to
now.
focus on that baby and they'd be in a bubble.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would have to my
Yeah, she do
anxiety.
look young,
I would
though,
get
but
way too anxious
come on
with
now.
that's when anxiety would come out. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
she love
excitement.
herself.
And I also pause.
She lost
I feel
her
like
weight.
anxiety is just because you are meant for more. So that's
That's a good take.
I feel like when you get anxious and you get nervous and you get
That's
freaked
you
out
by.
and you're like in a place or in a moment where you're just shaky, you're not supposed to be in that place.
Right.
You're supposed to do better. You're supposed to do more. It's usually when you're in a piece of environment. You
So
know?
anxiety kind of like a warning.
Yeah, always, just like 555 for me.
Oh,
Yeah, 555 for me is always a
555.
warning. And if I get dead birds with it, then I really need
Come on,
to
gang, dead birds.
Yes. Oh, the birds
Some
are my
voodoo
thing.
shit? Right.
No.
Birds are your thing.
You wonder why everything going the way it's going. Like, gang, I don't know. Like, when certain people make decisions, they call them the monsters. When monsters make these decisions, they try to cope for their. I ain't doing that shit, gang. I had fried, and she just more fried, and she think what's gonna save her is more demon shit. She got it, gang.
Now explain to the people, because cats are my thing.
She got it.
Yeah, the divine feminine cats are my thing.
Are they?
Stop playing with me.
Are they?
So you understand.
I get you.
You
I
understand.
get you. I feel like you're the divine masculine to the
Yeah.
divine feminine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I absolutely understand you.
Cats
Yeah.
are my thing. Right. So tell everybody about birds, because I never knew
100%
nothing about
King
birds.
Leo,
Me personally, I don't
100%.
know what a bird is capable of doing other than
Okay.
flying.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real,
so
right?
Splitter,
my first
had
tattoo
cat
on my
lady.
back is of birds too, actually. So I got fucking spirit animals all over my fucking body.
A bird is a spirit animal.
For me it is. Yeah,
Good.
they've always talked.
Yeah,
to me.
fried.
Always. Anytime I need anything, anytime I'm questioning anything, birds, always. It never fails. And when I get dead birds,
I don't know how she can't find her perfect match, gang. Yes. At least she found Unc, though.
it means it's sacrifice time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem
And
with
I
people
love
is the
that.
program.
Yeah,
100%.
that's the
My
best part.
favorite.
That's the best part of life. I think people are not ready for the sacrifice.
Oh no, of course not.
Right.
No.
So give them the take on what actually
I
is
believe you,
the
DJ.
sacrifice, right? What are you
Right
sacrificing? I tell
before
people all the
it's,
time they be
engulfed in
sick.
flames.
I'm like, are you willing to sacrifice what's making you sick to get better?
Absolutely. And my thing with you have to, it's killing everything that doesn't
Yeah, that's her match.
align with you. You gotta walk away. Always, you have to walk away. Everybody always sticks around people.
both of them.
Everybody always sticks around things. They stay that's comfort zone shit to me. So that's my.
Yeah, I hate the
All of them, thugger, all they
comfort zone. Because I tell people all the time that when you moving along, a lot of stuff you can't take with you, and what you can't take with you is kind of like a casualty of war.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It's a casualty of war, right? Some things got to fall in order for me to move forward, right? And I think that a lot of people don't move forward in life. But you said something about they're really your family, right? How
Sacrifice
a lot of
them all.
people watching this, right? They love their family, right? But their family is treating them poor.
Of course.
How do you get away from that?
Radical acceptance. You gotta accept who these people are. So my thing is that not that I would see these people at a high vibrational place.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's say a bar. Let's say something like, I would definitely see these people in a bar. I wouldn't talk to them after that moment of having a conversation because they're terrible people, and I don't want to be around that vibration. So I don't care if you're some
You don't want to be around that vibration. Oh, they terrible.
random person or you're my blood.
Oh.
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel the
And they so judgmental.
same way. I feel the same way because I feel like the people can pull you down. I believe being around low vibrational person, you
That's
10%
soulmate, Jay.
more likely to become low vibrational, even if you high vibrational at that moment.
That's always the problem. Well, you're not gonna get blessed because see, they didn't do the work.
You talking about
They
devil?
didn't do you. I've always said, people standing next to you is usually your biggest problem.
Right.
Because they did not do the work. That's why you're not getting blessed. That's why you're not getting the things that you want.
Yes,
That's
it's
why you're not
glass
going
about
where
up.
you want to be.
So you saying just me being around Bob will fuck me up?
No, Bob's cool.
Oh,
Bob's
oh, this
cool.
doesn't make
Bob
sure.
is cool, right?
Well, I mean, he cool. I mean, listen, Bob vibrate high. Vibrate. I can't lie. He vibrate high.
I like
Bob try to lead like, hey, you might got this one, gang. I'm gonna sit this one out in the background. D Reese, appreciate you for the sub, gang.
But
I like
sometimes he
Yeah,
has
Bob about
lazy
to step to the side real
That's
quick.
Oh, this is a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
It's a new one, yeah.
Yeah. What's that? What's
Boston
that?
accent. Yeah, I hear it
You know, when
too.
you kind of like trying to stay, you know, mind your business, you know what I'm saying? But if you ask to do something, you do it
Yeah.
genuinely.
Yeah, he do.
Now I follow her
But,
accent
you know,
though.
until then, you
For
mind
shit
your
show.
business and you know.
Yeah.
So
okay.
if I'm asked to do something, he know I do it.
So maybe it's more
She seem respectful and all. She just a little, you know, a little lost.
like a. It's more like a.
She needs some
like a
guidance.
See, now you ain't got to ask me no more.
Yeah.
Right. No, you don't gotta ask him once you ask him to do it, but if you don't ask him to do it, it'll never get done.
Okay. So it's just the message that he
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. All right. Yeah. You
Right.
good,
I had a question for you. So
I don't see
how
the
were
comment.
you, being so young, able to notice that your people weren't your people?
Good question.
Okay, from the day that I was young enough to understand, I knew from the day that I was young enough to understand that I wasn't like them, but I fell into their way of living until I could really take note of like, this isn't how the world is, because I was very sheltered when I was young too. And when I started to get out in the world, I was like, these motherfuckers are nuts. These people never took a risk. They never did anything that I ever wanted to do. Why the fuck am I listening to them?
Right.
They've never done anything that is interesting to me. And now they get
never
to
get
watch
up
me.
off me.
Right. Watch you become who you need to be, right? And I want to go back a little bit, right? Because I believe the world is kind of like stuck between this man and women came from their rib, and
Okay.
just because of that, she needs to submit, right? So I want to go back to that because I
That's
think a lot of people.
That's such a good point.
Right, that's a good point, right?
I love this.
Right.
I love it.
Break that down. How do you take that? If you come from my rib, I tell you to submit. You supposed to submit then.
Yeah, I don't like when people tell me what to do.
Right.
I don't like being. When I left my family, that was the moment that nobody was ever gonna tell me what to do ever again. And then I was dumb and got into relationships.
So that's why she can't get no help, because she's rejecting all help in its tracks. She's been hurt, gang. You feel me? So this is the hurt that allows her not to trust ever again. And that's understandable, gang. You feel me? She said earlier, the world let her down, basically. She felt like she was too good for the world,
Come on now, dog.
but she worshiped the devil.
Come
Relationship
on,
after
man.
relationship. But some of them was good. Don't get me wrong. Some was good. But
I guess somebody tried to tell her maybe the devil's the problem, and she wasn't trying to hear that shit. She like, I ain't listening to nobody ever again. Y'all tripping. On BD, GD, Vice Lord, Serenio.
I was always putting myself on the back burner, always, because I thought I could always fix somebody.
Real.
I thought that if I did submit, if I was
Shout out
that
Boston.
bitch, because that's exactly what it was. I was a dumb bitch at that time. If I did submit, then maybe not only would they love me, and I would get some validation, because it's been a show my entire life.
Right.
But I would
Come on,
also then maybe
That's
change
rude.
them. That was always my point, was to fix somebody.
I don't have no
Oh,
problem with the
you
people.
change people.
Oh yeah, I thought I could vibrate for them. I thought that I
Right.
could heal them through my love. But if they're not accepting it because they're staying in their comfortability, then that's where they stay.
Right.
And then I just have to leave. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do
I
now
love
too.
leaving. I love
Yeah, I
leaving.
love to
My
leave.
favorite, my
Right.
favorite.
Because I believe the true comfortable is being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to be. You have to be. If you're not uncomfortable, you're losing.
Right.
You're losing.
Right. So just to talk more about the spirit animals, right? You said
Okay,
something
yeah.
about the bird. Now let's talk about the cat.
Yeah.
Right. What is the
Yeah.
cat to you?
I love. Okay, so this is the lucky cat that I got done on me. So
Right.
I got a protection up here too, but this right here, this sat with Bassett at all times. That sat with Bassett.
And the protection, is that what made you get them 3 question marks right there? Was that the protection? I don't sound too protecting to me. Because it was a close call, man. Who made the call? The protection. Shit crazy.
Said it all
Ain't
time.
protection, man.
But Set and Sekhmet are my two, you know, it's
Shout out
as
LA,
above, so
man.
below, of course. So when I see Cat, I see power.
Yeah.
I see love. I
Right.
see war at
Right.
the same time, just like Ishtar. That's why I got the 8-pointed star on my head. That's why I've got everything. There's a lot of art on me that has to
He
do
said,
with
who
it,
hit
you
ball
know
head
what
for
I
the
mean?
bite?
So to me, cats
Nobody.
are
Nobody.
they're not the submissive. They don't listen. You know what
Right.
I mean? It's not the thing that
She
they
fried,
do. So
man.
I love that about
Right.
them. That's why a lot of people don't like them because
Right.
they don't listen.
She fried. She in
Right.
denial,
And this is
too.
the X-Files. We revealed the previously unrevealed. And talking about cats, I'm going to say this, right? A black cat is all
She don't know what the cause of her problems is, too. Like, she causing more and more problems, denying all the help and wondering why she is such stuck in this predicament.
also receptive to bad energy.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a black cat in your house,
NPC
it can
activity,
actually
man.
take the bad energy for you,
Sure
and the
does.
cats can also see the spirits,
Yep,
right?
sure do.
So a lot of people don't understand what a cat do. A cat not like a dog, right? A dog is very different from a cat. A cat is the divine feminine,
Mm-hmm.
and it was outlawed sort of like the snake,
Mm-hmm.
right? The snake was outlawed as well, right? But
Animals
the
bless
bird-
them.
Let's get back to the birds. 'Cause you said something about dead birds, and I gotta
probably
understand what
dripped
this
the blood
means,
on
right?
themselves.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dead
It's the
birds.
weirdest of it. It's so odd. And when I say this, people are like, "What the fuck do you mean?" Birds have always been is freedom to me, and
Right.
that's my main thing. Like on TikTok, this freedom family shit I
Is that a bat on the side of her face? That's a bat.
created this family for people that are different, for the misfits that aren't involved with everything that they family wanted and things. So when the birds have always been freedom to me. They just
I
get
just
up and
watched Hell
fly.
Hotel.
They just go. There's
That where she
nothing
came
stopping
from.
it. Wings. That's all
They
I've
need to take
ever
her
wanted to
back.
do. It's all I ever have done since the day that I could leave, fly, go. So birds have always meant so much to me. But then I started I wasn't listening to spirit. I wasn't listening. Just like how we had that shit happen out there a minute ago. You know?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Listen, I'm gonna say this before you finish. She was sitting at the table and she moved something, but nothing moved, and water fell,
my
but no
God.
water fell. I swear to God, water fell, but no
I'm not
water
joking.
fell.
I'm
You
not
can
joking.
hear it,
I'm not joking.
but with no water, no cup, nothing fell, but it
He not
fell.
lying.
You think I'm crazy, gang? I swear to God, mama.
You know, like my arm was on the table. My water
Bob,
was
you
next
still
to it
there?
with the
Yeah.
lid on it and everything. And I said, "Oh,
Bob,
shoot,
you don't gotta
my
stay,
fault."
gang.
Yeah.
You can sit this
And I
one
was
out,
like,
gang. I ain't gonna be
"Nothing's
mad at
even
you.
He's like, "No, nothing just touched the ground. There's nothing." I'm like, "Yeah, no, that's how spirit
That
talk."
boy found her on some demonic dead out.
I mean, it's never. This was confirmation. That's all it was. It was
Yeah.
confirmation.
And the water went on the floor. No water actually fell.
Sound like water.
Right. Well, let's talk
Something
about
like
this. Like a lot of people want to say
It's so
stuff
amazing,
about
man.
witches, but I know that witches was outlawed and attacked by the government because of their power. Right. What you know about witches?
It's energy work. That's all it is. It's energy work. This is all vibration. This is hermetic law. Everything.
Already
is,
though.
Everything is vibration. There's no denying that. People be like, "Oh, it's not that serious. It's not that spiritual. You always on that spiritual shit." Everything is spiritual. This is when you get back to the hermetic law of correspondence.
Right.
You can't. This isn't thought. This is a thought that became physical because somebody thought of it, got that word from God, from spirit, however anybody puts it.
Okay,
universe,
okay,
whatever,
okay.
and they made something. So
Okay.
correspondence is connection to God.
Right.
That's the whole. Your thought is not tangible.
Okay.
So this is not
Look at her making sense. Maybe I spoke too soon, y'all.
something that too many people I think understand or really connect with, because just like prayer, just like talking,
Nah,
talking
for
about
real.
it's the same thing. So yeah, I forget I was going somewhere with this.
Then
but
you
of
went
course
exactly where you're
it
supposed to
went-
go.
yeah,
You went right where you're supposed to go.
She
I don't know
said
if
a
you
little
understand.
something right there.
But you said something that kind of
Sounds
like that blew me, right? You said something about thought, and you said thought not in the head, right? Can two people share the same thought, and how is that possible?
Absolutely,
How is that
it's
possible?
vibration. It's vibration. It's they say telepathic this, telepathic that, but it's
That's that hive mind shit I be talking about, y'all boys. You know how certain shit I be saying, you feel me? Like, let's say I put down on 607 Uncle Charleston, and let's say they didn't see the reaction of the interview. But they gonna act according next interview, though. You heard me? They be getting the message, boy.
it's because you're on the same frequency. It's like a radio.
Shit be out
It's like
there,
you
man.
tune your dial to 99.6, you're not gonna get
We all know the
103.5.
answers.
You might get static. You might get some interference.
Right.
But you're gonna get that
That's
frequency.
girlfriend.
So you're on the same frequencies. That's how we interacted.
solo.
That's how we met. Because
Right.
I would have never knew you if I wasn't on this frequency. You know what I
She's a
mean?
witch.
We've
As me,
never been.
knowing
yeah.
you. Right, and that's kind of crazy. I was just telling him all the time, like, what messed me up is low vibrational people around. They don't need to be around me because I can pull their thoughts.
Yeah, no.
I can pull their thoughts so easily.
Yeah, and you will,
Yeah.
because their mind
Bobby
is too
got
open.
shit to say this
They
interview.
have too much. They're too susceptible to shit. So, and of course, the way you are, it's.
I can read
Bobby,
it.
he ain't trying to.
And that's why I know when he vibrate low, because I can read his mind. When he vibrate high, I can't. Right, like upstairs, I know he's high because I couldn't read his mind. I know where the fuck he was at. He disappeared. Right, now I'm afraid he
What's her
disappeared.
name? I
but
don't
that's
even
because,
know.
Like a lot of times he disconnected his emotion, and
You
I
just
tell
say
people they
witch.
gotta disconnect their emotion.
XO
in order to kinda,
Valerie, my
really,
bad.
Love life or live
XO
life.
Emotions
Valerie.
are indicators.
Right.
That's all. It's just letting you know how close or how far you are from God. That's it.
Right.
So if you feel good, that's what God wants. That's
Right.
that's how you continue to help people that
they
actually
ain't
want
much
to
to
be
say when you in
healthy, get back to
trance.
But if you're not on
That
that
boy's scared.
frequency of even if you feel like you need contrast, you have to be shown
Wow.
that okay, this doesn't feel good
Bub,
to me, because
scared
if you
as
was
shit.
always in bliss, what would the point of anything be? You know what I
Right.
mean? Nothing would feel good. So if you
I'm not listening.
I know.
Wow. You fucked me up with that.
I'm blushing and shit.
Right.
Right on camera. You're making me right on camera.
Come on, man. We been put 2 and 2 together, y'all boys. Come on now. We got eyes, man. Eyes are made to see. And we got ears. Ears is also made to listen and see. That's why we got 2 on.
So that's the thing. So if you are feeling good,
What'd you say? That's you sitting right there.
that's the best place you can be. You feel bad, then you're obviously low vibrating. You
You
just
know the truth.
what is the
Facts.
problem? What is
Right.
the issue? And that's all emotions are. People run off of
No problem,
emotions,
type
anger,
solo.
frustration. They make decisions out of happiness and in the moment, and then they fuck their life up because
Right.
they,
Trying to be happy or sad.
exactly
Right. And that's what I
What's
tell
good,
people all
Robert?
the times, right? How do you feel, Bob, about happiness, right? 'Cause a lot of people watching this, they just want to live their life to be happy. But I tell people all the time that I don't got to be happy, and I'm still happy. I'm happy with the bad,
Right.
Right? Because I understand the bad is just going to let me know that something good is coming, right? So as long as I make a new decision.
Right. You create your own happiness with whatever you choose to
Oh, no, found here white.
make you happy. That's what I think about it. I don't feel like people have a lot of time to be angry or sad about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to figure it out and keep going. And if that'll make me happy,
Fucking do that every fucking
Yeah, your
time.
barber
nigga.
is smart.
Big let's talk about life. Ay, I ain't talking about this, I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. Ay, no, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. Ay, I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Ay, y'all keep y'all stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit, I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. Ay, I'ma do what I want, it's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like it. Nowadays that shit advertising shit, I chase it and shit I like. Know you heard it, I got hands, but a nigga like me now, I ain't trying to.